Hey guys. Welcome back to my channel HZR Services. Today, in this video, we discuss 5 things you must do before you start first freelancing assignment. Now we start the video. If this sounds familiar, you must be thinking about the first freelancing assignment. It's a period when freelancers are asked to work for someone else for some time in exchange for some money. This network freelance work also could be done from home or another place not close to your place of business. It is important to select the right freelancing company as soon as possible so that you can begin work as a freelancer without any problem. If you are ready to start working for yourself, here are few things you must do before you start. 5 things you must do before you start first freelancing assignment. The world has changed an incredible arrangement in the past couple of months. As joblessness hits the world and a considerable number of people lost their positions. People are looking for occupations and work from home. Countless them start moving to help their families financially. Maybe it's the ideal chance for you just to set to the side your standard work and start rethinking work. Nobody is sure when the crown will end. This crown condition may take some time. It very well may be ideal if you picked about your future work and life choices. In case you need to seek after you dream of work from home, reappropriating is best for you. There are 2 or 3 things to recollect preceding starting your first free undertaking. 1. Make a professional profile. The underlying advance to start free work is to make your portfolio. The portfolio should be capable so it attracts clients and affiliations. A marvelous master profile helps you with handling your favored position. Right when you make a profile, apply to unequivocal positions related to your capacities. Your portfolio and profile quickly depict your past related endeavor. Ceaselessly leave an email if you are sending CV. Expecting you are managing different web acquiring destinations, reliably on the notice of your messages. Persuasive details are crucial for selling anything. It's a well-known fact that people like to meet you. When entering a store, they want to know they can walk away with the best deal. But how can you persuade someone to spend more money on your product or service, if you don't provide any valuable information? This applies to your profile as well. For it to be a persuasive tool, it should be able to provide links to a ton of related products. I've noticed that many freelancers struggle with making compelling portfolios because they struggle with making sure their content is consistent across their profiles. For example, it's easy to upload a logo image for your local business but not so easy to upload a testimonial from someone who's performed the task. The main advantage that attracts attention to your proposals and assignments. It is your credibility and height of analytical skills. The text always says that same thing. You need to show that you are capable of churning out high-quality work. So if it is not a freelance gig, get a pro face, then you can have confidence that you will produce goods in times of uncertainty and chaos. What a powerful combination. 2. Convincing position targeting. Focusing on the correct positions is an enormous segment of the battle. Various occupation searchers take and apply to any position I'm distantly ready for and should luck out approach. Nonetheless, the best business searchers are explicit about where they send their resume. The best occupation searchers believe in the meaning of being a fair partner for a circumstance before applying. If you have a business idea and want to know whether your potential employer considers the idea, search for job postings on Google. Here's how. Start by entering the first few letters of your target keyword in the search bar. Be much more specific than you might be for a normal job search, example Las Vegas business. Be sure to exclude steps toward earning a living. This includes freelancing and not just working for someone else. You're going to be applying for a side job, not for a full-time job. Now, operating under the premise that this is where they're looking, look up the jobs related to what you want. You'll probably be surprised. Don't just apply to jobs, instead find those seeking candidates who might fit into your parameters. You're now halfway towards convincing position targeting, and that'll help you out years down the road when you're doing. 3. Consistently welcome the feedback from clients. In reality, like working environments, clients get reviews on reappropriating function also. On the off chance that it's not all that much difficulty, read them carefully to see what others need to say about you and your work. Whether or not the reviews aren't negative, you'll improve your feel for how the client functions. And an idea if it's an ideal decision for you. Thusly, you can function according to customers' necessities. The analysis system is reliably valuable in growing the advantage of an affiliation. How you work as friends or colleagues with clients and deliver services can lead to success or not depending on these factors. It is a fact that relationships are built on trust. And trust may manifest in many forms. The fact that a client chooses to work with you again in the future. This implies a great deal of trust yet makes you feel good about yourself, even if they did not invite it. Being approved by a client for work on the off chance that they mentioned it is also an exciting thing. That approval will highlight how valuable you are to them. As you work, this is also vital information for reusing in future endeavors because you must follow up with the clients even if they haven't asked for it. 4. Guarantee the client's payment method is verified. Accepting a client is new to free work. On securing destinations like Fiverr and Upwork, it might 2 or 3 days to affirm their portion method. So hold on until the stage favors it before you start managing an errand. Starting now and into the foreseeable future, guarantee that the client sends you the offer, guaranteeing you're the advisor utilized for the work. And resources in any occasion the essential accomplishment if there ought to be an event of Upwork and subject matter experts. Today free work is more than just a dream. From gaining more exposure for your services as a freelance consultant, through freelancing as a masses heir, or in the merchandising business, there is no business without getting noticed. The same thing goes for it is free to work, it depends on what you want from your business and how you will obtain its customers. If you want to make something for yourself by adding your spin or improving on someone else's work, then you must be aware of the steps required by accepting clients through online platforms. This article will focus on understanding the guarantees offered by Fiverr and Upwork, as well as how important it is to accept them at this phase. For a startup freelancer who does not have a large network behind him yet, this 5. Be prepared to work for free. Right when you're starting as an expert, your fundamental target isn't to get cash. For your first endeavors on the web, base on getting positive reviews instead of tremendous checks. Start with little positions and even work gratis if you need to. You'll collect your portfolio, your master association, your authenticity, and your standing. As an increasing number of online services are built around reward programs and free trials, offering a trial period or trial client is a great way to start a business online. To start your free trial, just ask for it in your introduction message. If you're using romantic services such as horoscopes, you can send her to my free trial page. With her details, location, number of views her offer is available for, say a few words about your service and your goal. I am a romantic online service provider. This is very important when making a free trial page. In the beginning, your website shouldn't be promising a permanent position to her immediately after having her complete her registration process. Exchange loving messages and write things like "I would love to come back" or "I wish my companion could come too." This is an excerpt from a blog post I wrote a few years back on the subject of starting a freelancing business that wasn't. It's a bit old, but the point still stands. Start small and see how you like moving forward. See what you can convince other people to do for you. See which fields of work you enjoy and which you're good at landing a job in. Are you good at lacing up your shoes and taking off running before anyone else has ever set foot on an assembly line? If so, be prepared to start with very little. And if you're not, don't sweat it, work for free on your way up. Any relationship features a little compromise and hard work at some time or another. Some people are very focused on achieving more immediate success or profit while most. Thank you for all of you to watching my video. If you like the video, then like the video and post a comment.